Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. All teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. Monday night primetime is underway. McCole Hardman now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
It's not enough. You solid, but it's not enough. You better release that, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
There we go, Tanoa.
And go play fake here with Smith. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. G-Ray DK, the one he was looking for. So second down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Back to the air. It's Smith. Buying some time right. He can run it. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. Third down coming up.
That may have been a situation, and look back on it, he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
Genty on the draw. He dodged the tackle. And he'll get it up to the 44. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Vegas first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on foot. He sure was fighting Brock, but in the end, just too many defenders. They take him down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun give here to Genty. Oh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
That's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Move! 13X.
4th down, Smith. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First and 10, he keeps it on the option. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner, down inside the 30.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Here we go.
A play fake, now Smith to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. Here we go.
Pitch play to Genty. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Give him 13 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, sending an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
First down, Smith to throw. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Genty from the gun. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, found the end zone as a result.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go. Right in. We're going to 53. 26. 26.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Yeah, here we go. 26. 26.
So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time a flag flies, somebody moved early. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Dak off the play fake. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's going to be run out of bounds. A nice gain, but this is why you don't want to be playing for behind the sticks, right? It is still 2nd down coming up. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
On 2nd down, along with Williams. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, here's Dak. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they bring him down around the 34.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to 26.
Running right, it's Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? Recycle it. Save it for later. That next 3rd down coming.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Design bootleg here. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
This is Genty on second. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
When you don't have great success on first down, kid, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30.
33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And screen here to Blue. He just gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Main Pratt with the play defensively.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Has him on the quick hitter. Gets some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, in-off pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Robson's first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. It's a design boot. Oh, it's an interception! Gerard has it. Will take over just outside the red zone as he goes out of bounds. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Yeah! There we go, Friday!
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. On second down, it's Williams again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Yeah, here we go. 26, 28. We're going to 54. 22.
Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look. I never saw a play script that ended well field. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Here we go.
And off to Genty. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been trouble all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here that got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Escapes the pocket. And downfield, and Myers has it. And this goes out of bounds as we've got a penalty flag in the backfield, Brock. This could be roughing the passer. Chasing him down outside that pocket, but it looked pretty clear, Brock. He should have pulled up instead of making that hit anyway.
These defenders can't help themselves. All right, the QB's got red jerseys in practice, getting into training camp, and when they get out of the pocket, and you know every one of these guys wants to lay a lick on them, you just don't have the control and discipline.
If you ever doubted he was a
It's now second and 6.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6. Looking to throw, Smith. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go.
Smith. On the move, headed right. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal.
Hey, here we go. Hey.
Genty. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders take a second quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Turpin with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
And 10-yard gain on the play. That'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Dak to the air here. That's Lamb running slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 23 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. You got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just a big voice up front, not just a run.
And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. George Pickens the touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Play fake. Here's Smith. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10.
Hey, we go.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders take a second quarter lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
Cowboys 17.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Turpin with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Hardman with a return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Play action. Here's Smith. Bails out of the pocket quick. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Okay, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Giving this to Genty. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Vegas first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Counter give to Genty. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. There was Osamu Digizua in on the tackle.
I know we all love the big home run plays, the highlight reel plays, but as an offense, these are just the stay-on-schedule kind of plays. I love the commitment to this run game. Keep working that body, keep working that body, keep working that body, and eventually you could take the will away from your opponent.
Throwing on third, Smith. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Hey, here we go. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. 26.
To throw is Prescott. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. That moves on to that incompletion means it's second down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Going to 54.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And this gets him well away from dangerous. He is up past their 20. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First down.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. One back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Yeah! Hey, wide, hey! We're going to 52. 26, 26.
Another run for Williams. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Cowboys, 1st down. It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Dallas.
Dak now from the gun. Completed here to Tolbert. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
A 3rd down run with Blue. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Keeps it moving. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Smith will try again on 2nd. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Smith to the air now. It's a screen play to Genty. Open space inside the 40. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Smith's going to throw again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Trying to lob that one in, but no luck. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throw here, 3rd down. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked!
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. Pass is caught by Blue. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Prescott here from the gun. Completed to his running back. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, we were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Williams on the carry. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. They can try for some points going into the break. Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This will be a 44-yard look.
A 44-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And also Rager just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now Prescott. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Williams now on 1st and 10. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Prescott with a blitz coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Yeah! Hey, we're going to 54. Wide in. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look.
So many of these players on the field, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, it was just that.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun give here to Genty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Shotgun snap to Smith. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
To the air on 3rd and long. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Hey, here we go, hey. We're going to shot.
They're going for this. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back, he gets it, and moves the sticks.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Hey, here we go.
Again, it's Smith to the air. Hits some space around midfield. Hits the 20. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders start the second half with some needed points. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. He's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. They're going to try for 2. Smith getting his Raiders set.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Savon Rebel with the pick.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a 2-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board. It can energize the defense and give them that swag when the defense is stoppable.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Turpin with a return.
Devontae Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Play action now for Prescott. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've left over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. 30! Down the left sideline he goes. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 16-point ball game. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead.
27. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play fake. Here's Smith. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, would have been a great catch. It was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Bowers. Oh, this big guy is moving. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Carlson now to add one more. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. And bring the tight end left. They'll run. This is Williams. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Design bootleg here. Connects on the crosser. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you totally flip the field in the tone of this drive.
And this hasn't been a problem side of the field tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
He's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
He's starting at the 32-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They go with Williams on the counter. He does not get to that line. Looked for a moment like he might get there, but nope, 4th down coming up.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through, and that pushes the lead up to 13.
Well, when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback who comes to my mind first. We'll bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
Hardman with a return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Smith. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's now 2nd.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Finds a seam down the middle. Into the red zone. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Prescott. Headed out right. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
You could do a lot worse than a quick little shuffle give sometimes. I like that play. That shuffle pass just keeps the defense honest, keeps them guessing a little bit. Normally goes for positive yardage, and sometimes you're even able to surprise that defense entirely.
Now here's Prescott. There's another one to Williams. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
9 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Prescott on 1st and 10. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. This goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued too. Yeah. Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
And he'll get it up to the 44.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Yeah, here we go. Right there, line in. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line in. 26.
Dak throwing again. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Prescott to throw once more. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st down, here's Smith. Completed over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Hey, here we go. Hey.
Smith to the air now. He has room past the 25. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. He picks up 28 on the play.
It's a gain of 28
That's a Vegas first down.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Give up the guts. It's Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Smith has it down close. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders come through to tie it in the 4th. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere in football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Lamb's got it on the sideline. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He's got it on the bootleg. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And this is not going to do the job. They won't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. Ryan Anger, the one to send it away. Takes this in at the 25. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives them new life and this 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Now Dak to throw. Screen here for Williams. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback. But on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Trying for the deep ball. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got 1 hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Yeah, he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. He rolls to his right. He takes it himself. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Brought in by his back heel, it's Jensen. This one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 6-yard gain on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Genty from the gun. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down.
It's now third down.
He'll throw it. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete, and now they're facing fourth down.
Jay, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Collects this at the 32. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Dak out of the pistol. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short, Brock. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Shotgun snap. He'll give to Blue. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. On the give, it's Blue. And that run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Cowboys trail by just one. Offensive line, this is second and 4. Straight ahead with Williams. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third and a lone yard coming up. Up the middle, Blue. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's it second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down is so demoralizing to that defense.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. A handoff to Williams. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down.
Yeah, there you go.
They stay on the ground with Williams. He runs around, and he's got space. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
The time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Now a timeout with only 3 seconds left with, you'd all assume, right, a game-winning try on its way. Everything now resting on this try from Brandon Aubrey. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. The kick is good. He got it! And he hits one more time to win them this game. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.